We got us a DJ or for the team to ready to go. I'm liking that. I can't even take a good look at your... I literally can never take a look at your mog. You're either moving or you're inside of a hippo. Held Rock on this team as well. We got us a Shredder first up as a Worgen. That's an interesting looking mock. He's trying to see if he can find TZ out of here immediately. As he's going to go for a reset. AoE out of TZ. Got himself a full go versus Shredder. Shredder holding on to the trinket for now. Taking the damage. Shadowy Duel. Hold on a second. Blind. Trinkets. Vanish. Oh, he still has Shadowy Duel in you. He can still see you. It's basically like a sight. But look at the damage turned around by Shredder. TZ with a vanish. Shredder kind of low in health. At least he's super DR'd. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows as he goes in for a reset. Gets a bleed onto TZ. So unless TZ goes for Cloak, which he does to remove the dot, this could be a situation right here. And Shredder holding onto a trinket. As long as he has Dance, and as long as TZ is kind of low, he has a trinket, so he has that advantage. TZ has a blind up. So if he is careful, he might be able to use that blind. Gouge early? Hold on a second. Full sheep shot. Is this enough though? Does he have the damage? Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Shadow Step trying to see if you can avoid him, but a blind does connect. Kidney shot? Unless you live this. Wait. DR, super DR. Disarm for disarm. TZ is kind of low right now. Hold on a second. He has himself a vanish. He got himself cheat death. Hoping for a step. Does get the juke, but he's jukes it back with an evasion follow. Making sure to get himself a proper gouge. Trying to get himself a big setup. Secret technique. Vanish out of TZ. Not enough damage out of that secret, but it looks of it. Shadow stepping over to Emotes. What is this? I don't like when you guys step like that. Gotta get the rogue. Yeah, definitely gotta get him. Definitely gotta get him. I don't like when you guys shadow step to somebody who isn't even dueling like that. I'm not a big fan of it. Not gonna lie. Not the biggest fan of it. Eyes are up on either side, by the way, though. Shredder and TZ both down on a trinket. Walking next to the guy. Random AoE would get him out. Hold on a second. He's hanging out by the eye. He wants to pick it up. But he's trying to see if he can scout this eye. He's hanging out next to the eye. Always watching it, ready to step TZ, but TZ is also out here just scouting, man. Just scouting. They're trying to have a focus on one of these eyeballs at a time. Now, TZ is focusing on this eye, while Shredder's trying to see if he can maneuver to the other side. Did he see TZ just AoE that? Potentially? Because if he saw... It's all about positioning as rogues, man. You kind of just gotta guess where the other guy's gonna be, and both of them are just kind of looking for the eyes. Except for TZ, he's just randomly AoEing out in the open. Shredder doesn't want anything of that. Is gonna get caught out with a cheap shot to follow. Shredder was a little bit behind on the draw there with a big stump, massive damage. Shredder trying to see if he can escape. Vanish, but he can still see it with Shadowy Duel. Does give it an opener. Trinket to follow with a blind right after. As you're trying to get yourself a proper go, you got a trinket of your own now. Hold on a second. Maybe something you can work with. Blind on TZ. He doesn't have a trinket. That is evasion. Gouge. Are you going to wait out the stuns? DRs. Kidney. Super short. Hold on. TZ might be in trouble. Hold on. Cloak of Shadows. As long as you're careful. Got himself a stun. Is that going to be secret technique and everything? You got to make sure stuns at airtight. Does go for the advantage with a step to follow. Shredder trying to see if he can bail out of there. He got him a Shadowy Duel at the very least, so maybe that could be another dance window to a degree. Goes in for disarm as well, trying to generate some comp points off of TZ, but man, the two rogues is gonna get himself a rupture where TZ cannot remove it, but he's gonna go for a kidney shot, trying to get himself a go with a sepsis. Maybe it'll be enough. Got himself a full trinket and everything. Cheap shot to follow. Got himself maybe some kind of a go. Full Gormo's bite with the secret technique. I think sepsis out ticked out for TZ. As he goes in for a gouge. Is it enough though? Shredder needs to get him way over there. He needs to find this guy right now. Goes in for a re-stealth. Random auto attack as he goes for a reset with a cheap shot to follow. It's not enough damage. TZ doesn't have the damage. Gouge to follow right now for Shredder. This could be the go. He has dance. Not really dance, but he has a Shadowy Duel. He's not using it. It's too much energy. Kidney shot, very DR. Both of them are low, but TZ's a little bit lower. He just got fully dotted. All Shredder needs to do is just keep on him a little bit longer. And I think he eventually does take him. Next stun, however, could be the winner. Vanish out of Shredder. Look at a TZ. TZ got a trinket coming up very soon. Vanish coming up very soon. But cheap shot is out right now. Does go for the cheat death. Needs to vanish this right now. Unless he just goes down. And that's the secret technique that just follows up off of that stun with acid bolts just charging in there with a full infernal trinkets it just to give the pressure out to Shredder. Wait, how would you run at him in melee like that? Or did he vanish that? and you just dropped an Infernal on him. That might have been the case, actually. Mordecai is just running out of the room with the Fear to follow, trying to go for a bolt. Needs to make sure you get him to the angle, blind right after. But at this point, with Dots, Infernal, as well as Succubus, trying to avoid the pets a little bit, that Infernal's not stopping. That Infernal does not stop, though. It disappears. Hold on, you got a sippy cup. Hold on a second. How are you alive? You still get your death, technically. And as long as you don't get interrupted by the pet, maybe you can have a chance here. He doesn't have a cloak. He doesn't have anything, though. STD Bolt just needs to get one big cast of the guy. And that's it. Wait, ports. I'm actually very surprised he's not using ports. Chaos Bolt. Almost. 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 She dead? How are you alive? One more global, right? There we go. I was gonna say for a second, like, how are you alive though for so long? The Rogue versus Rogue duel in the opener. Forget to pick up Hellstones. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. Warlock is gonna be up next. Also playing Destruction. Gonna be an Observer down. Warlock is gonna blast him by that thing. He's just constantly beaming him. Is just focusing it down as best as he can. Chaos Bolts back to back. He's got a full wall. Everything is available. STD Bolts just trying to see if he can continue the pressure, continue the damage. It's gonna be stun bolts out for Warlock though. And I think he's just gonna go down, right? It's over. Yeah. After that Incinerate loaded up full of big old Chaos Bolt and Incinerate to follow, it is just over. Who's up next? Is it going to be one of the stealthies? Eye Patch? I think it is Eye Patch playing Assassination. And he's going to switch over to the Succubus. You got to get CC onto the Rogue. Trinket to follow. Got himself Dance? No, Cloak. Dance and Cloak. Wait a second. You can avoid this. Oh, you can avoid a lot of this damage. Dance Kingsbane would be very, very deadly, and you got to avoid it. Still just rotting to the dots. Look at your health as a Warlock. You have so much health, so much healing, so many defenses, but a Warlock, even the bleeds of a Rogue, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt either way. As Eye Patch does lose out on his big go, he could still go for a Deathmark setup, still send Kingsbane. Looks like he is gonna send stuff in. Hold on a second, if you can disrupt the Rogue and not let him do Deathmark and everything, this could be huge. Gotta keep him slowed, gotta keep him CC, guide some portals. Maybe more to quality if he closes the gap. Just keep it his distance. He got himself quad portals. Oh, the fire portal barely doing anything. He got no cloak. It's over. Oh my god. He just opened up all these portals, letting them slowly trickle out and just... My goodness. Linthania is going to be up next. Not letting Warlock get any kind of setup. Mortal immediately. Fear could be Succubus CC right now. Unless he's already used it for the Rogue. He might have used it for the other Rogue. Ripping the soul out of the Rogue, and Linthania looking to catch it really, really quickly. It's going to give Warlock an opportunity to at least reset. Maybe Succubus? I think it was trying to cast. Cheap Shot does it with the Succubus drinking out of the Warlock, trying to see if he can maybe reposition. Succubus catching the Rogue last second. I don't think you got anything though. No, you got a heal. You actually do have a heal. Okay, so Shadow Fury off of this one. Portals are open. Chaos Bolt is getting sent. Blind right after for Linthania. He's not in a bad spot. Big port right now for Warlock. Does get himself out of that situation. Mortal coming back in just a couple of seconds. As long as Linthania still taking that constant ticking damage, should help keep the Rogue out in the open as best as possible. GG play, dude. You Shredder and you and Ty, you guys all did really, really well. Cheap Shot on that Succubus CC though. That Succubus CC is so perfect. Seduce is so good. Got himself dots. Another portal that's gonna break the fear. Another fear right after, as long as you keep it range on the Rogue. Big bolts to follow. Linthania may be looking for a cloak. Does go for the cloak. Shot him meld as he goes for a port. Oh, okay, not quite out of the woods. Warlock can still be in a lot of trouble. Got himself dark back, ripping the subtle Linthania, looking for a cast. Portals are open. Got himself pressure. Vanish almost available. The Rogue looking to pick up the port, pick up the soul. Into a blind, has himself a vanish up. He's actually perfect. He's in a good spot. Infernal? Is that a stun? Is that long enough of a stun though? Fear right after. You need to do a lot of damage. That Vanish is going to keep him nice and healthy. Vanish. Got himself edge over. Oh, no way. I was thinking it was going to be over for the Warlock. I was thinking it was going to be done. Yeah, this man is just in a kill shot range. There's nothing he can do. Grenade, kill shot, it's over, right? Yeah, there's no shot. Yeah, it's over. He's just trying to trade off that pen. But Alindra just needs one good throw. One good axe toss and you're good. There it goes, dude. Not axe toss. Why did I say axe toss? Wasn't that a... Maybe I'm misremembering an ability that maybe survival hunters used to have back in the day. Did hunters ever have axe toss? Is that... Because I was like, he's going to throw an axe. I'm like, why? Hold on. Is that a... I meant to say grenade, but I think I might have confused it with a Legion ability. I think they used to have an axe toss, right? Big charge by DJ as he goes in for full survival. Oh, not survival. Coordinated assault. It's going to be survival for now for Alindra just trying to live this throwing axes. Okay, that was the thing, I guess. Big burst, trying to go for a burst of his own. With Fury of the Eagle, does he have enough damage? He needs a defensive right now. Oh, big exil does get himself a heal. Defensive's up and everything is available. Does go for the disarm, but still he can do a lot of damage. He needs the kill shots. He needs the grenades. Turtle shell for a second for DJ. And oh no, it's over. I was gonna say, like, maybe there's a way to get out. And then I looked at his health bar and I thought, okay, it's done. The amount of damage Hornets could throw at each other is just wild. Warcock, by the way, blasting. I didn't think he would actually be able to, I'm not gonna lie, didn't think he'd be able to live the Outlaw. I thought he was gonna vanish, a couple of ambushes, between the eyes, it's over, like, but you just kept trucking, you just kept casting, you just kept going for it, man. Just kept slinging spells. Absolutely popping off.